Hi, Grady. Stand up if you can write your name better now than you could when you were 4. I hope you stood up because since I've had you this year, I have seen that you can write your name better. When you first came to school, you could write your name, but not as well, and you wrote it all backwards. Do you remember on your bathroom pass how you wrote your name? And now you always write it the right way, so you have learned a lot. And we learn more and more all the time. Today we're going to look at a chart that's going to show how you will keep learning more about writing. This was how kindergartners write. And at first, they're a pre-writer, and maybe your brother might be some of these ways. They can write just different random stuff on paper. Sometimes it might look like a letter. It's kind of letter-like, but not exactly letters. Maybe your brother can even do this well. This is an early writer, and they write random letters. Maybe your brother knows some letters, and he can write like this. And then they get better and better, and pretty soon they're emergent writers. And emergent writers mean that they can write the beginning sound. And some kids do this. They write, I like summer. Just like that. They hear the first sound, and so they write it. They hear the second word, and so they write it. They hear the third word, and so they write it just with one letter. And they don't even spread it out and know that there's space in between. Some kids are like that. And I'm sure that you were like that as well. And then this is when they get to be a little better writer. This is called a developing writer. And they're starting to hear the beginning and the ending sounds of words. And they might know some high frequency words, but look, this is how they write I like summer. I like summer. Like that. And then this is a transitional writer. They have a beginning, middle, and end sound. And they have spacing. See that nice space between the words? And they have punctuation. Those are ending marks. And I think that you're a writer more like this. But look how far you've come. You've really come a long ways. You have a game that you can play today called Match It. And it's going to help you review and remember your phonics and your spelling too. You're going to drag letters to spell words. All right. So that list showed you how kindergartners and preschoolers and people that like that might write. And you are at stage 6. I think I closed it out here, but you're at stage 6. And fluent writing is our goal. The chart only shows a small sample, and you will be producing pieces of writing that may contain many sentences this year, and especially next year, because this year is about over, but especially next year. You're going to play a game. And I will have given you a copy. Oh dear. Where is it? There it is. You're going to play a game called Sound Bingo. And maybe your brother could play with you, because I know he knows some things about sound. But you're going to play using the letters on the sound bingo card for 2 days so that you can be familiar with the pictures. And you will have to have your mom or your babysitter help you. And she's going to pass out this sheet, this sound card, to you and maybe your brother if he could play with you too. And also some bingo chips that she'll have. And you're going to see if she calls out letters, if you can find where it is. And cover it with your bingo chip. Okay, so that's all for today.